Hello, hello, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Ji ayanu pakhair ragale ni hao chunashumme washmale Ohio Gonzaimas. Guten Morgen. Hi, hugs and hellos and a very amazing Khush Ahmadid to everybody who's tuned into PT World and watching World this morning alongside the one and the only Shahzad Hassan Khan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for staying tuned to PTV World for every updates, hourly updates which we give you. But thank you very much once again for tuning in as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the day today is Wednesday. It's 2nd of August. It's only 12 days left to 14th of August as well, which is our Independence Day. And it's going to be 70th Independence Day for Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad, obviously. But today, what we are going to discuss has to do quite a lot with our independence and the freedom we get over here within Pakistan. Because eventually what happens is that, everybody knows that we are an agriculture-based economy, but eventually we have to evolve. We need to move on towards technology where we can empower women, where, for example, we create jobs for youngsters, where, for example, we talk about clean technology. I think these are the things which we will be discussing today. But before discussing that, let's take a look around the globe. Top stories coming up. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi takes oath as 28th Prime Minister of Pakistan after being elected with thumping majority, securing 221 votes. Election Commission announces schedule of by-polls in NA 120 Lahore. Polling will be held on 17th of next month. Seat fell vacant due to verdict of Supreme Court against Nawaz Sharif. Preparations are in full swing across country to celebrate Independence Day on 14th August in a befitting, memorable and distinguished manner. And rains continue to lash upper parts of country as Met Office predicts more rains in Kashmir, Upper Punjab, Islamabad, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and FATA during next 24 hours. Commuters in Taipei pretended to bat, swim and race on a subway train where the floors have been papered over to resemble sport arenas ahead of the Summer Universiade the city is hosting later this month. And Wonder Woman may be coming back for more in 2019 with a sequel already in works. But until then, fans of the blockbuster have the Wonder Woman Warner Brothers Studio Tour, which opened in Burbank near Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the top stories for this hour, and time now to move on towards our public service message, which is in line with the celebrations which we are getting ready for, and they will obviously be on 14th of August. So let's take a listen to what our public service message is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, talking about a public service message. So all this time I've been a very patriotic Pakistani. And every time when it's 13th of August or 14th of August or whenever, whenever I wake up, I enjoy my freedom over here, having your own country, having your own motherland. But there's one thing which I wanted to mention and reiterate, and that is that when you are out there, there are a lot of people who do not really roam around with families because of the fact that they're too young. They want to go with their friends, may it be 13th of August or 14th of August. We take quite a lot of fireworks with us, and then what we do is that whatever car is passing by, we try to throw in the fireworks. I do not know what kind of excitement do you guys get, but eventually it can be very dangerous for people, families, because there can be kids in the cars and they can get scared, and then there can be trauma too, just because of the fact that people are not used to of it. So whatever celebration you want to, whatever way you want to enjoy, please make sure that you enjoy within the limit, because your limit ends where my nose starts. So please make sure that you do not bug anybody when you're out there, when you're celebrating, when you're enthusiastic, and definitely we'll be celebrating together. Unity, faith, discipline, that's what the message is. All right, so that was the public service message, and now moving on what we are talking about today. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's this organization, we name it UNIDO, which is United Nations Industrial Development Organization. And then they're working for cleaner technology, they're working for women empowerment, they're working for youth, they're creating job opportunities. And they have been here in Pakistan since 1960. What have they been doing, and what are they currently doing? Where are their operations located, and how is it beneficial for Pakistan? These are the questions we'll be asking them, and we have been joined by very apt guests and the representatives of UNIDO. So let me introduce to you, on my right-hand side, a very smiley face and a very fresh guy. He's none other than Mr. Issam Al-Karara, who is the UNIDO representative. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Thank you very much for coming over.
Thank you very much.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you very much for joining us. Alongside Mr. Issam, we have got Ms. Nadia Aftab, who is a UNIDO representative herself. Hello, assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming over. Ladies and gentlemen, this last guy whom I'm going to introduce has a very special, he's very close to my heart because one day what happened, I need to share this. One of my friends called me from one of the universities, and he wasn't really scoring very well in his exam. So he said that, can you please talk to him? And he's a very good professor. Why don't you please talk to him? I was like, okay, I'll talk to him. And then I was in conversation with him, and he told me that, okay, he's actually scored all the grades he required, and he will be passing the exam. That's not a problem. This teacher, this professor actually taught us how to be who you are. And then he taught us, how to be very interactive in the class. And then he was always patient with guys like me. And then he gave me, because of what I think I'm here, and that's what it is. He's none other than Mr. Hamad Saeed. He's a UNIDO technical expert as well. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Thank you very much. Good to see you here.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming over. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming over. Let's just get the conversation started now. First of all, UNIDO, what is it? What's the purpose of UNIDO being over here in Pakistan?
First of all, I would like to thank you very much.
Thank you very much
for inviting me and my team to talk today about UNIDO. And I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate and wish the happy Independence Day for this great country of Pakistan.
All you have to say is Pakistan Zindabad.
Pakistan Zindabad.
Yeah.
I am coming from Jordan, and Pakistan is my second home.
Exactly.
And I have been here since almost 4 years, and I feel almost as a Pakistani.
Amazing.
Which is a great honor for me. When, in regard to UNIDO, I would say UNIDO established in 1966, and we are here since 1968.
Yeah.
We started, of course, with a small program at that time. According to the history, we started in Pakistan and leather industry. And since then, we diversified and scale up our programs in different areas within the mandate of UNIDO, being an specialized organization working for industrial development. As you, in your introduction, we work in empowering women, youth, preserving the environment, helping or supporting the efforts, national efforts toward creating more renewable energy. And I think we can share with you some of the successful, I would say, achievement that has been done in Pakistan.
And before we move on towards the successful achievements, do you think that the mandate is in line with the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030 as well? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, in fact, yes. Thank you very much for this. And within the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, there is SDG number 9, which talk about industry, innovation, and infrastructure, which is in fact our main, I would say, SDG. Although we are working toward achieving different SDGs, but SDG number 9 is the major mandate of UNIDO, where we have to work on toward sustainable and inclusive. Because sometimes we don't have to focus our efforts on a certain, there are marginalized groups, marginalized areas that also should be included in. So I hope that, and our programs also, in line with this goal. And I hope that by 2030, we will be able globally toward achieving this goal.
So if for example, I asked you that, where are we in terms of percentage? So by 2030, it needs to be 100%, obviously, if you're talking about Sustainable Development Goals. So where is Pakistan right now in terms of all the Sustainable Development Goals, or just the number 9?
I would say there are some indicators.
Okay.
And in some areas, Pakistan has achieved a good progress in industrial development specific sectors. I would say Pakistan enjoy a competitive advantages related to other countries. While in other areas like preserving the environment, renewable energy, empowering women and youth, I think there is a lot to do to be
All right,
done.
let's ask Ms. Nadia. So, Ms. Nadia, how do you think that UNIDO is actually going to empower women?
I mean, this is, women empowerment is, if I can say that it is trickled down from our DG, our Director General, and it is being deep-rooted into all the offices we are working for.
All right.
So it is one of our priority which we are working for, not only in Pakistan, but also globally. If you would like to see one of a very good example from Pakistan office, we run a program for like 4 years on women entrepreneurship development.
Okay.
And that was exclusively working for the women.
And what do we do within this program?
Within this program, we selected non-traditional sectors,
For
like
example?
gems and jewelry, like, some of the work was with very innovative agro-industry. Also this Pastec, we work for the marble mosaic.
Wow.
So these are the non-traditional sector where the women of the country, from their, you can say, from their household, they were taken out and they were provided training in these sectors, and they are now running their own successful businesses.
Amazing.
So these are kind of examples which we are, supporting in Pakistan.
Can I be a part of that training too as well?
That's for women.
All right, that's for women.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we have a lot of programs for men as well. Yeah.
I mean, even
for youth, you come
men
to
like
the
me
youth.
can even work for women empowerment. See,
Yeah.
that's what it is. And ladies and gentlemen, I think it's a brilliant thing to do because of the fact that the women of Pakistan, 70% of women of Pakistan work in rural areas. For example, sugarcane cutting or probably crops, cultivating them or probably sowing them as well. And then the half of their income is not even accumulated within the economy. So I think that's going to be a brilliant idea in terms of women empowerment. Moving on to you, sir. Now, do I ask the question or you're going to ask the question?
This time, this is your turn.
Okay, so this time I'm going to ask the question. So first of all, how do you, okay, so we talked about women empowerment a bit as well. Now, what I want to ask is, how do you think that we are going to create job opportunities for youngsters of Pakistan? And technically, don't you think it's a bit difficult over here?
Yes, it is difficult, but obviously not impossible.
Okay.
Creating our major percentage of our population comprised of youth, and this is a blessing. This is not something to be made a trouble, or this is not to be considered as a burden for this country. But I think this is a great potential. Not many countries of the world, they have this working class, the percentage of working class as we have, around 60%. But obviously, yes, giving them jobs, government jobs or private sector jobs is difficult.
Yeah.
So what we have in mind is that, and what we are doing is, we are working for entrepreneurship development, especially targeting youth. We have seen youth have lots of potential here.
Exactly.
Youth have been doing lots of research and development in their universities, in the research institutions. But the problem is that research and innovation, they are not being commercialized. So they are doing research, then after doing research, they are looking for jobs.
Yeah.
So what we are doing is that we are providing them with a platform to commercialize those research and innovations for the benefit of society, for benefit of the country, for benefit of the environment, and obviously for giving them their own entrepreneurship idea, a business. So in this way, they will be giving more employment opportunities to other youth.
So is it like an incubator? For example, we have an incubator with HEC and with NUST University as well, where they come up with their own ideas and then they empower them, they give them space, they give them money. That,
yes,
okay.
Our program is more than an incubator.
Okay.
It is a business accelerator program, which is comprised of lots of activities, and one of the component is connecting them with incubation centers.
Okay.
So we take along our innovators in a 6 months long period, which may span over 7 months. In this 7 months, we give them training, we give them mentorship, we give them access to incubation centers. We connect them with investors also, so that the idea which they have, that idea is commercialized. So for commercializing an idea, you might need millions of rupees of money. So they might not be having money. So we'll connect them with those people who have this money, and those people who are willing to invest the money in a productive idea.
Exactly.
And this has worked very fine with this thing. We have got lots of success stories where students' ideas, young people's ideas have become their businesses. And they're giving job opportunities to other people. They're not looking for jobs themselves.
Amazing. I think that's a brilliant idea. You deserve a big round of applause too as well. Since I'm the only one, can you guys please give them a big round of applause? All right. So everybody's clapping over here. That's a great initiative.
I would highlight
Yeah.
that what Hamad talked about is Clean Technology Innovation Program, which is one of our major program in UNIDO. It is a global initiative that UNIDO is now implementing in 10 countries.
Wow.
Yes, and Pakistan is one of the most successful countries where the program has. It is a program work under the Clean Technology Innovations Award competition, where we ask the youth. It's one of the program in dealing directly with the youth. We ask the youth to anybody who has a innovative idea, then he can apply. And it took almost Hamad 1 year, I would say, where they go through extensive mentoring, coaching, business clinic, until the final stage where there is a final judges, and they will judge the whole applicants.
We can in fact make a TV show out of it too as well. I think that's
exactly.
a big
And
idea.
then we select 5 winners, national winners, every year from Pakistan, and send them to California, Silicon Valley to compete globally.
Amazing. That's just brilliant.
And we have success stories to share with you, and Hamad will go.
Yeah, and before we move on towards the success stories, I just want to dig more about UNIDO as well.
Yeah.
Now, for example, what happens is that, people obviously, they come on the show, they say that, this is happening, and we select these amount of people, and we send them whatnot. What is the selection criteria? How do people get in touch with you? And even in terms of women. So we'll move on to Ma'am Nadia, afterwards you, sir. So let's get started.
So if we talk of this program, which is Global Clean Tech Innovation Program, it's as explained by Mr. Issam, it's a global program running in more than 10 countries around the world. We have a procedure, we solicit application. Before soliciting application, we conduct an outreach activity all over Pakistan, where we take on board incubation centers, universities, research institutions, chambers of commerce and industry, trade associations, and electronic manufacturers association, and all those people who are working in the area of technology. And in technology, we have a particular focus, which is clean technology. Now, why are we focusing clean technology? Because clean technology is the upcoming technology. It is the upcoming buzzword. We have seen IT revolution, information technology revolution 20 years back, where small companies which were started in garages, small companies that were started in dormitory rooms by young people, university graduates, they are now multi-billion-dollar companies of today. Because at that time, it was IT revolution. We are on the threshold of another revolution, which is clean tech revolution. So this is the time that we should support the ideas of young people in the area of clean technology.
So when are you calling out for the ideas? This is what I'm asking. Are you going to shortlist some people?
Yes.
Or people are going to contact you? Let's just get that straight.
Our focus is clean tech, and all those people who are working in the innovation, the area of clean tech, they apply for it. We have a panel of judges, external judges who are experts of their own field. They conduct round 1 judging. And in the round 1 judging, they select the best ideas. Those ideas are then being given different kinds of training. Like they are given first a training which is called National Academy, in which they are being told, they are being inculcated this thing that you have to get out of this technical mindset and also look at the commercial side of your innovation also. Because they are technical people, they don't have much idea of how to commercialize their innovations. Then after that, we have Silicon Valley as a partner, an organization based in Silicon Valley as partner. They conduct webinars, seminars on internet, where all the innovators attend those seminars on internet, and in that thing, what is being stressed is how do you commercialize your innovation. Then after that, we have business clinic on how to develop their business plan. Then we have mock judging session. In mock judging session, we'll give training on how to present their idea, also how to present their idea in front of investors, because investors have their own requirements. How do you present
you have to learn the pitch as well, and then, you're going to tell them the selling areas.
We concentrate on how do you pitch, elevator pitch and investor pitch, and then after that, we have this, along with that thing, we have mentors. Because mentorship is very important for newcomers in the area of businesses. Who are the mentors? They are the experts of the business. They are the experts of technology. They guide them throughout the process of around the mentorship period is around 6 weeks. In the 6 weeks, they are being guided on technological aspects as well as business aspects. And now we are doing another innovation. We are also introducing scalability mentors.
And what's that?
Those are the experts of
scalability
mentors. These are the mentors who will be guiding our semi-finalists, our teams, on how to scale up their idea. And how to scale up their idea national level as well as international level.
Amazing. We'll definitely come back to this, but now let's move on to the women empowerment aspect as well. So, Ms. Nadia, how are you getting all of those women into, this program where you guys are working on Mosaic and all of those industries where women have actually not even stepped into it?
Okay, I just would like to add on to what Hamad has said about this clean technology, because this is very technical field. So our also major focus is how to increase the number of women participants within this specialized area. So what happens, adding to Hamad's conversation, this process started with a promotion campaign, which we undertook in various, the team undertook in various what we call universities in all the provinces of Pakistan. So what happens, our youth, including the women, the young women, they are excellent. They are exceptionally good in their working, mashallah. I mean, we have very brilliant women students. So what we do during this promotional campaign, they are always brilliant. So what happens that during this promotional campaign, we encourage the teams who are led by women. So this is one of the way of encouraging women to be involved
leading from
in
the
this
front.
clean. Yes, leading from the front. So this has, I mean, we achieved remarkable results, because this program we are running from last 3 years.
Wow.
So in last year, if I quote example, we have been able to mobilize 30% of our semi-finalists, more than 30% were women-led teams.
Wow.
So you can imagine that
Which
how
topped
we
the
are.
whole world.
And they also top, I mean, one of our national winner is also a woman-led team, who also won a prize at a global
And please,
level.
would you mind taking her name as well? Just take
Yes,
your name.
her name
so,
is Zille Mariam.
Zille Mariam, congratulations. Thank you very much for making us proud as well. But Mr. Isam, now moving on to you. How do we actually identify the needs of the industry and then work according to that? Because I think this is very important too.
In fact, I would like to just to mention something related to the program.
Sure.
Is that the importance of this program, in addition to the fact that it qualify Pakistani, I would say, innovators, and as we always said, we hope that, and we are waiting for something that is erupted like Google Pakistan, that can be created thousands or inshallah or millions of jobs. In addition to that, the program also is working with our counterpart institution and policy issue in order to, I would say, to deepen or to enrich the innovation culture in the country.
Right.
Through establishing incentives for funds, for example, that can assist. As Hamad said, many ideas, unfortunately, is just after our researches are just put in this shelf because there is no commercialization, no follow-up.
Exactly.
So the program aim also to help the country to set up its policies tool in order to absorb innovation as a sustainable policies in Pakistan, so that
and only then innovation is going to be very helpful if we are going to
exactly
sustain
with
it,
the
right?
talent, with the talented youth here and expert of Pakistan, a lot great potential can be achieved.
Thank you very much for saying that. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to go for a short break. Don't go anywhere, because when we guys are going to come back, we'll definitely discuss about more success stories. And my question is still pending. How do people actually get in touch with UNIDO? This is what I wanted to ask, but don't go anywhere. Mr. Hamad Said will actually do the honors. Good morning.
Book is life. Book is hope. And book is light for the future.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For everybody who just got tuned into PTYU watching World this morning alongside Shahzad Khan. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about United Nations Industrial Development Organization. We have got the representatives over here. We have been joined by Mr. Issam Al-Karara. We have been joined by Ms. Nadia Aftab and Mr. Hamad Saeed. And before moving on towards the break, we definitely did touch upon, the core operations of UNIDO, what we are doing over here, how they're empowering women and how they're creating job opportunities for the youngsters of Pakistan. But the only question which was left behind was that how do you connect with people? How do you get them on board so that anybody who's actually out there, if you have any more new plans coming up, or in the future, you want to do something for the youngsters of Pakistan so that they can actually be in touch with you guys. We are going to take advantage of the opportunity. So how do we connect?
Yes, we have for applying for this Clean Tech program, which is Global Clean Tech Innovation Program, you have to submit applications online. All applications have to be submitted online at our online portal, which is www.cleantechopen.com/Pakistan.
www.
.cleantechopen.com/Pakistan.
Okay.
All applications are submitted over there. For information pertaining to Pakistan, we have an exclusive website which is www.cleantech.pk.
Okay.
All information related to this Global Clean Tech Innovation Program is uploaded on our website. And also we have a list of our innovators with brief of their technology that is also available in our website. So anybody who has done some innovation related to our themes, we have 5 themes: renewable energy, energy efficiency, water efficiency, waste to energy, and green building. So anybody who has done some innovation which directly or indirectly pertains to these themes, they can apply for our program.
Wow.
And when they apply for our program, the first thing, as I explained, would be round 1 judging. Then they will be screened and they'll be given trainings and they will be given lots of services of which this program offers. And also for applying for this program, there is no fees at any stage, because this is project of United Nations and United Nations doesn't have profit objectives.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, Mr. Sams, what I want to ask is, let's talk about the success stories now. So what are the achievements of UNIDO so far? And then what are you guys planning ahead? So that, if somebody's out there and they can be probably, they can do something nice with that project, or they can connect with you guys, I think that's going to be brilliant. Or if they can start working on it early, I think that'll be great for them too. So achievements of UNIDO so far in Pakistan.
In fact, we have been talking about one of our programs, the Clean Tech Innovation Program. And within that program, there are success stories that maybe Hamad can talk about it in details.
All right.
But for me, I would say the achievement of this program is that once again, we working with different institutions in order to help to design a proper policy that can promote innovation in Pakistan.
Amazing.
We are running also other programs in different areas, such as in energy, renewable energy. We are running 2 or 3 programs.
Wow.
In renewable energy, mainly for industry. One in biomass, and one in
Sustainable energy initiatives.
Renewable energy for industry. And we are in the pipeline. We'll have 2 projects, one in solar and one in low hydel, using the using the canals. In environment, we set up a treatment unit in Kasur to minimize the pollution, which comes from tannery. Now we are running another program in Sialkot, and a new program will also be kicked off very soon in Karachi.
And then at times, does it get difficult to be operating over here in Pakistan on the policy level? Or probably, when you're on the ground, at times it gets difficult to get all the permissions and do this and do that.
In fact, I would say Pakistan, the partnership with UNIDO in Pakistan is a model. that can be imitated by other countries. I am saying this, I am leaving the country in 2 months because I have been assigned to Indonesia, but I am saying this sincerely, that I would like really to thank on our partnership, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Environment, as well as GIF. GIF is the Global Environment Facility Fund, which funds most of our programs, like a clean tech, like renewable energy. So within this strong partnership, I think we are in the right track.
Amazing. Thank you very much for saying such kind words as well. And when you are in Indonesia, don't forget to go to Bali. I've heard that it's a good place to visit as well. So moving on to you, Mr. Ahmad. Now let's talk about the success stories in detail, and how do you think that Pakistani entrepreneurs have actually made us proud?
The success story of clean tech.
Yes. There had been, this program is running since last almost 4 years. We have run 3 cycles completely, and 4th cycle of this clean tech is underway. In those 3 cycles, we have seen lots of success stories. We have seen ideas of the young people being converted to their businesses. I'll give you a few examples.
Sure.
Like, for example, in our 2015 call for awards, one of the innovators, he came up with an idea that he created a small device, an IoT device, Internet of Things device, that is plug-and-play device that can be installed on any geyser. And when you put that device on a geyser, you can control your geyser, the water geyser, through a mobile application and also through timing device. What is the advantage of that device is that in winters, lots of gas is wasted because the geyser keeps on burning throughout the night when it is not required. So when you have this programmable thing, you can automatically program it to be switched off in the night and switched on in the morning, so that all the gas that is being saved, that is being burned, is saved now because of that device. And that device is now being marketed. They have an agreement with the gas utility company. They are giving it to the people. They have sold it to thousands of people.
And can that device be fixed on our wives as well, so that we can switch them off and switch them on too as well?
Let's hope.
As well.
Yes, they are working on multiple other devices version of that thing. So maybe a technology might take us to that stage someday.
Amazing.
Or the other way around.
Obviously it can be the other way around as well. Depends on who's actually going to steal the remote control of the mobile app as well.
Yes. Similarly, then they have lots of other success stories. One of our teams from Gujranwala, they have created a gasifier. That gasifier runs on agriculture waste, and that can be mounted over a tractor also. So when that gasifier is mounted over tractor and it runs on agriculture waste, the usage of this diesel, that will become 50% less. So 50% less diesel means 50% less emissions. And another advantage is that agriculture waste, the crop waste that is otherwise being thrown or burnt, that is being utilized. So you see the benefit of these clean tech devices. And he is now selling these devices, he is exporting his devices. A person from South Africa, he has heard of this thing because we do lots of publicity, we increase lots of visibility of these innovations. So an investor from South Africa has contacted him, and he has launched his company in South Africa also. And that company would be investing in this company in Gujranwala for making this gasifier because it has got a huge market. Similarly, we have lots of other success stories. In 2014, there were a group of young UET graduates who applied for our program. They had an innovative idea that they created a geyser which consumes 50% less gas. Now, their idea was very good, but they need to commercialize that idea. So they applied for our program. We gave them cash prizes also, $20,000 US. Now their company is being launched. This is the 3rd year that their product is being marketed, and they have got 2 showrooms in Lahore, and they are doing very good businesses, though they are facing huge competition from large companies. But since their geyser consumes 50% less gas, which is an innovative idea, so people are preferring it.
Hold on for a second before we move on towards the next achievement. Let's clap, boys. Very amazing, very amazing.
In fact, in line with this, what our program did, which is only in Pakistan, we and other countries are imitating us. That we, in order to commercialize the ideas, in cooperation with the Chamber of Industry of Islamabad, we initiate with a forum called Investor Connect. It is done in Silicon Valley, and we copied the idea. And last year we have successful event where we bring the businessman who has a lot of money, but they would like new ideas to invest in. and meet with the and giving the chance, organize short meetings with the innovators that they can pitch their ideas. And I think seven
They were on the same day, 7 they were
agreements at the
agreed.
same day have been signed, inked.
Wow.
And furthermore, we are also working now with the Ministry of Industry to set up a venture capital fund
All right.
for Pakistan, so that it can deal with the commercializing the ideas of these distinguished people.
That is amazing. Are we ready to clap again? All right, we're ready to clap again.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I feel great about the Pakistani people as well, and thank you very much to UNIDO as well for being over here and knowing that, you know, these people can do, and trusting that, okay, you know, we are capable of it. And in fact, you know, if people are going in Silicon Valley and winning competitions and coming back to Pakistan, what's more better than that? But other than that, Ms. Nadi, there's one more thing which is bugging me, and that is, why is, I mean, doesn't really connect. So UNIDO and clean technology, I think, are two different things. You know, it's United Nations Industrial Development Organization. Why do you think we have to move on towards cleaner technology, or what is the key connection between UNIDO and clean technology?
Okay, that's a very important question. You
Thank
know,
you very much for
whatever,
that.
because you know, United Nations Industrial Development Organization, as you know, is a specialized agency
Yeah.
working for the industrial development. So when we talk about industrial development, we cannot distinguish innovation from the industrial development,
Yeah.
because whatever we are doing, there are a lot of innovation coming in every day, globally as well as our country. I mean, as Hamas said, a lot of youth is coming in for clean technology. We are supporting the reliance of the industry more on clean technology, and for that they need some sort of innovation. You know, this is
Exactly.
one thing. The other thing is we also
So
are
it's
supporting.
it's like a helping aid sort of thing.
It's like a support
Okay.
or enabling environment which is being created, you know.
Alright.
Because in the beginning you talk about SDGs 2030, and we talk about that UNIDO is championing the SDG 9, which talk about industry, innovation and infrastructure. So if we are supporting innovation, this means that we are supporting the government to fulfill the commitment which they made for the implementation of different goals, including SDG 9, which is very important.
nice.
In fact,
So, yeah.
even for to support, we are not
Yeah.
supporting any industry. To be sustainable, then your industry should be clean.
Clean, yes.
Exactly.
And should be innovative. Now, even China is leaving their or dumping their some of the
Reliance on
industries
fossil
that
fuels,
create
yeah.
a lot of pollution.
Because we do
So-
have to evolve, you know, with the passage of time, we do have to take care of the Mother Earth as well.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
think this is something
Yes.
which we need to do. But one more thing before we wrap up, before we move on towards that, and that is that last year, you know, Pakistanis actually won a global competition because of their innovations as well. What type of innovations have been selected for this year's competitions? Let's just get started.
First, I'll explain what, I'll correct you.
Yeah.
We didn't not only won last year, before that we won also.
But this is what you sent me.
So 2 years in a row, Pakistani teams have been winning the global awards
Very nice.
at the Silicon Valley, USA, where teams from around the world plus USA's own teams, they compete for this award. And Pakistan has been continuously consecutive for the last 2 years. We have been winning global award in waste to energy categories.
Wow.
And this last year, it was won by a woman-led team.
Amazing.
So I'll give you an idea of what type of ideas we're looking for and what type of
Very
ideas.
quickly, because we're running out
Yes,
of time.
that woman has an idea that has been implemented also. She has developed a new technique of municipal solid waste treatment, RDF, with some other techniques, pyrolysis and other RDF technology mixture. Now she is using this municipal solid waste, the garbage that, in common words, for creating pellets, which are being used in industries for burning. So instead of burning coal, now industry would be burning those municipal solid waste products. Now that product, when they burn that product, there would be very less carbon emissions than coal. Imported coal is not being imported, so government is saving foreign exchange. Carbon emissions are being reduced, local industry is being developed, local people are being given employment, and above all, we are getting rid of garbage. So lots of benefits in just one idea, and this is the prime reason that we are supporting clean tech, which is upcoming technology. This year we are received lots of applications, And all of those applications have the similar purpose, that is they are creating employment opportunities, their use is resulting in lesser emission of carbon, and they are environment friendly products, and they are giving employment to lots of people.
Amazing, and please keep on doing this great work. Please keep on doing that, and even if you're going to Indonesia, you're always welcome back. This is your country. We would love you to be here, and we'll definitely have you on the show again. Anything for the Pakistani youngsters and women who are out there, who are watching you right now, anything which you want to say, please talk to them for a minute.
In fact, we believe United Nations in general, and mainly UNIDO, I'm talking about UNIDO, believe that without the involvement of youth, development would be a failure. So youth is very important to be engaged in all United Nations, I would say, activities. Any SDGs to be achieved, youth should be involved with it.
Amazing.
And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you very much, and also to introduce Nadia. She would be the next UNIDO country representative.
Congratulations.
UNIDO
Congratulations.
has restructured the framework of UNIDO, and in Pakistan they assigned here. And congratulations, Nadia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much, Nadia, for coming over. It was a pleasure talking to you. It's always great, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the timing of the show as well, that it's 14th of August almost. And we are just becoming a prouder nation. I think that's great. And for all those people who are putting in the hard work, thank you very much for doing that. Thank you very much, UNIDO. Thank you very much, United Nations, for trusting in us. I think that's what I want to say. And we have proved it. We have always said that, the youngster or the youth of Pakistan actually didn't have opportunities. Now the opportunities are here. All you need to do is that you have to log on to their website, connect with them, and find the best match. That's what it is. And for any further information, you can obviously log on to our Facebook fan page, which is with the name of World This Morning. On Twitter, it's World This Morning without a G. On Dailymotion and YouTube, it's World This Morning, World This Morning. The fabulous repeat is going to be at 11 p.m. tonight. Look after yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Pakistan. Zindabad.
Thank you.